There's no need to be nervous, Captain. We're just filling some records cabinets in the morale section with these.
I'm not nervous, Comrade Major.
Very well. Interview number 461. Subject, Captain Nikolai Malashenko, service number 2497-4. Interview conducted by Major Lebedev, Section 2, 3rd Directorate KGB. So, Captain, we've been in America for several weeks now. What are your thoughts so far?
Tоварищ Майор, we are making glorious progress. It is very satisfying. The only thing is...
Is what, Captain?
Well, I have yet to see the proletariat rise and stand with us. Instead, they lay ambushes and run when we try to engage them. They've done some damage.
I suppose we must acknowledge that some may not want us here.
Then we must demonstrate our resolve. Men are lost in war. That is to be expected. But the more of these attacks that go unpunished, the more daring they will become.
And you are proposing?
It is simple. For every ambush, we execute 10 random civilians. They will soon cease their attacks when they realize the price they must pay.
And what if they don't?
Then we should kill them all.
In the face of great adversity, our courageous comrades in America fight on, winning battle after battle against an increasingly desperate enemy. Our troops now occupy most of the American West Coast, and soon will have complete victory.
Nobody had counted on the American civilians putting up such resistance. Everywhere we went, we were greeted with bullets. And our battalion had it easy. We had been tasked with pacifying the countryside, while 4 other regiments pushed into the mountains. They were headed toward a town called Cascade Falls, where there was some grand objective not even Colonel Arlovsky knew the details about. All we knew was that it might mean an end to the war. I remember thinking about those comrades, struggling through the cold and the snow, facing death at every turn. And I was ashamed, for I was happy that I wasn't with them.
Comrade Colonel, 14 men dead, 9 wounded. These attacks must be stopped. I strongly suggest
Not now, Kolya. We have already discussed this. The guerrillas will be dealt with according to plan.
But it won't be enough! These are my men lying here!
They are my men too, Captain. Don't ever forget that. Now, will you please get me an updated report on the status of the wounded?
His idea has some merit.
I will not be privy to wholesale slaughter of civilians just so he can satiate his need for revenge.
It might work, though.
Valeri, no. They hate us enough already. We have the location of their camp. That's where we'll strike.
You don't believe in this, do you? You don't think we belong here?
Do you? Romanov, the local guerrilla leader, is present at the camp with a group of regular army officers. The capture of this leader is our mission today. Major Lebedev will be available on the battalion net to advise us on the guerrillas and provide us with additional intelligence.
It is my pleasure to be of service, Comrade Colonel. As far as we know, we are dealing with a relatively small and disorganized group of civilians with light, regular army support. They should not prove difficult to pacify.
The insurgents are using the surrounding farms to hide weapons and heavy equipment. Your first objective is to clear the immediate area of all anti-air defenses so that the Air Force can bomb these buildings. You should be aware that we are short on reinforcements, Romanov. The main effort is being put into the drive against Fort Teller. We will have to make do with what we have. Good luck. Sokol 1, out.
Just give us a target. Affirmative. Moving. Getting to the position.
Yeah, so-called one. These guerrillas are heavily armed.
Yes, those vehicles belong to the National Guard. They must have moved into the area quite recently.
Short. That explains the advanced air defenses. We weren't counting on this kind of opposition.
Will you abort?
Let's move it.
No, the mission stands. We still have surprise and potential air superiority on our side. But proceed with caution, Romanov.
We're on the move.
Make sure you maximize your fighting potential.
80 units heading out. We are on the move. Moving rocket launcher, getting to the position. Move to the designated area. Tankbuster, давай! Давай! Go! Give us some support here! Hostile infantry. Don't miss those rockets or we'll die! Give us some support here! Target the enemy! Товарищ командир, fire some machine gun. Where do you need infantry ready for combat? Acknowledged. Moving out. Getting Susan. Acknowledged. Moving out. We are go. 80th squad ready to move. Infantry ready for combat. Attack the target. Where do you need us? Attack the target. Just give us the target, Commander. Where do you need us? Defeated. We got the target. There is a target. Fire some rockets. Infantry ready for squad. Стреляй. Anti-tank squad available. Target the enemy. Loading rocket launchers. Товарищ командир, fire at will. They're taking heat. Infantry ready for enemy. Стреляй! Head hustle. Infantry стреляй. Shoot fire. Target is fired. Moving. They're engaging us. Давай. Go. Hold on to your launchers and let's move. Target the enemy. Hostile destroyed. Load those launchers and attack. We got the target. Attack the target. They're under fire. Loading rocket launchers. Your command. Товарищ командир.
Well done, Romanov. First kill.
Do you need target attack? Стреляй. Shoot. We defeated an enemy. Engage now. There is a target. They're taking infantry. Attack fire at the target. Engage now. They're engaging now. Don't miss those rockets or we'll die. They're under fire. Infantry. Attack target and fire as soon as possible.
Yeah, so-called one. The farm must be a major arms cache, or they wouldn't have defenses this heavy.
Fire at will. Infantry ready for combat. Hopefully they won't spot us, but we're ready. Infantry ready for combat. Enemy neutralized. Fire as soon as your launchers are ready. Infantry good to go. The building will... That's it. We can't do that. Okay. Yeah. Infantry ready for infantry. Move. Heads down. Castle. They're engaging us. The enemy. 80 units heading out. We are on the move. Sniper team ready. Attack the target. Getting to the position. Getting to the new sniping position. Squad, infantry acknowledged. Move to the designated area. Squad, engage the enemy. Engage.
The GRU estimates were nowhere near this.
In my experience, they never are, Comrade Colonel. But if we can capture the guerrilla leader and destroy their camp, we will demonstrate to the civilian population that we are strong.
Yeah, and we will need the leader if we are to locate all the other camps in the area.
Move out and stay low. You're coming. Get go. Engage. Shoot. Attack. They're taking heat. Stреляй. They're getting moved. They're taking heat. Squad. They're taking heat. Acknowledged. Moving out. They're under fire. Where do you need?
Almost done, Roman. Our fighter bombers are standing by.
Our rockets are loaded. They're taking fire at the target. Get go. Давай. Don't miss those rockets or we'll die. The building will be secure. Let's hustle. No, the building will be ours. Hurrah! Let's hustle. Go, hustle. Go. Go. Давай. Target defeated. Get going! They're taking hits! Target and fire! Move your feet! Go! Target's the enemy! Moving, go! We're under fire! Hostile destroyed. Rifle squad need orders! Got new, move your feet! Товарищ командир, move your feet! Move your... Давай! Infantry heading out. Move your... Давай! Loading, стреляй! Attack! We killed an enemy! Infantry ready for... Атакуйте! 80 units heading out. Affirmative. Engage fire. Get going! Our anti-tank guns are needed elsewhere. The building will be acknowledged. Moving out. Aiming at some vital parts. We're on the move. Товарищ командир. Affirmative. Infantry, we're on the move. Soldat, nut. Hopefully they move. Acknowledged. Getting to the acknowledged. Engage the enemy. Rifles are clean and ready. Where do you need us? Getting to the new sniping position. Ready. Squad, стреляй. Don't miss those units. Move your feet. Attack the enemy. Move your feet. Fire as soon as your launchers are ready. Acknowledge. Go. Where do you need? Get in. Go. Move. 18th squad ready to move. Squad. Where do you need us? Getting acknowledged. Where do you need? Engage the enemy. Got the target for us. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Infantry, good to go. Load those launchers and attack. Attack the target. Give us some hit target. Shoot! Attack! We're under fire. Heading. Castle. Got new. Attack. Shoot! Your command. Get going. Heads down and go. Just infantry engage. We're on the move. Attack the target. The squad is assembled. Infantry heading out. Start to go!
Well done, Romano. Our comrades in the Air Force will strike soon. Get out of the area and move to the landing zone. Helicopters have been dispatched to transport you to your next objective.
18th getting to the position.
So call 1 to Malashenko. The area is clear.
About bloody time. We are ready to move into position. Malashenko out.
Give us some support here. Товарищ командир. Taking attack.
Good. Here come our comrades in the sky. Stay low. Second company will move into blocking positions once the strike has been completed.
Товарищ acknowledged. Moving out. Fire as soon as it is.
Tоварищ Malashenko, we are taking up blocking positions now.
Very well, Captain. Remember the rules of engagement.
I remember, Colonel. Malashenko out.
Hill 48 commands a wide view of the surrounding area. It has to be secured before we attack the main camp. I'm sending you additional reinforcements, Roman. We need that hill within the hour. Make sure you take good care of your men, Lieutenant. I trust you not to lead them only to death.
Moving rocket launchers to the destination.
We have some fire support available, Romanov. Mainly anti-infantry assets, but they should be useful.
Lieutenant Romanov, the National Guard and guerrillas you're fighting all hail from this area. They're defending their own homestead.
So they will fight that much harder, Lieutenant.
Moving.
Count on fierce resistance.
Infantry heading
Yes,
out.
that is probably an accurate assessment. It will also be hard to sort the non-combatants from the actual fighters.
No distinction should be made.
Snipers
They are all
heading out.
enemies.
We're on the move.
If we want your opinion on this matter, we will ask for it, Captain.
Anti-tank unit
Until then, you will observe radio discipline. I will not tell you again.
Infantry good to go.
Whatever you say, Colonel.
Infantry heading out.
Malashenko out.
The Americans are using an old gas station as a supply depot. Destroy it if you get the opportunity.
18th squad ready to move. We're on the move. Acknowledged. Infantry heading out. Affirmative. Go. Just give us a target. Attack the target. There is a target. Fire some rockets. Fire! Infantry! Атакуйте! Load those launchers and attack. Infantry acknowledged.
Sokol 1 here. Use your fire support assets to deal with the infantry.
The Americans are moving more light armor into the area. We also have reports of regular army units from the U.S. 4th Armored Cavalry Regiment heading this way.
We are obviously not facing a small, under-equipped guerrilla force, as the GRU would have us believe. I will demand more reinforcements and support assets from Army Command.
Attacks the target. Infantry, good to infantry, engage. Just give us a target. Infantry, affirmative. Get going! Get going! Sniper team ready. Infantry good to go. We're on the move. 80 units heading out. Infantry heading out.
Airborne infantry delivered. Out. Affirmative. Mortars
We
will
defeated
fire to
an
provide
enemy.
coordinates. Over.
80 squad ready to move. Attacks the target. Fire as soon as your launchers are ready.
They're
taking hits!
You got death hostiles in the area.
They're engaging us! Disables them! Head down and strilly! Fire!
Intelligence update. The enemy camp has now been reinforced, and it looks like they're preparing to assault the hill.
Focus on securing the hill, Romano. We will deal with the main camp in due time. Excellent, Lieutenant. That will be a sore blow against the insurgents.
We're doing our duty. We're under fire! They are engaging us! We're moving. Go! Move! Got new orders for us! A machine affirmative. Moving.
Acknowledged.
The squad is
Delivering airborne
getting to the position. The infantry heading out. Fire at will. Load those launchers and attack. Infantry good to go. Enemy vehicles ready. Товарищ командир, coordinates received. Requesting a go. Fire at will. Fire at will. Target defeat. AK is ready to fire. Engaging us. Where do you need infantry? Go. Go. Load up. Acknowledged. Moving out. Some support. Target the enemy. They're engaging us. Loading rocket launcher. Picked up a soldier inside the building.
Airborne deployed in the
They are
coordinates.
engaging us. Товарищ командир. We're moving to the location now. Infantry getting to the position. Товарищ acknowledged. Moving out. We will try to not get ready for combat. They are engaging in the middle of something. Target attack. Don't miss on the fire. Your command. Move. Castle. Engage now. Your command. Move your castle. Target vehicle. Where do you need our launchers? Engage now. Fire at the target. Anti-tank unit available. We got the target. Squad. Стреляй. Товарищ командир. Moving. Acknowledged. Infantry. Good to go. Infantry heading. Getting to the position. Товарищ командир. Getting to the position. Go. Consider the perimeter taken. Where do you need infantry heading out? '80 squad ready to move.
Sokol 1 here. They are falling back. Hold in place, Romanov. I am airlifting some vehicle support to you.
Affirmative. Moving.
The Americans are preparing a counterattack against the hill. You must hold, Romanov. I suggest you fortify the hilltop and place your infantry in the woods for protection. Remember that not all approaches can be accessed by vehicles.
Говорит Лебедев. Expect an infantry heavy assault, Lieutenant. They have moved some armored vehicles into the area, but the main battle group has not yet arrived.
I have asked Frontal Aviation for support, but everything we have is being used in the drive against Fort Teller. We can only count on limited air support.
Our comrades in the mountains need that support more than we do. All our hopes rest with them.
Yes, we will manage.
Light armor ready for contact. Launch the smoke.
Товарищ командир. Target defeat. Got engage. Target kill. Fire. Infantry engage.
Target eliminated.
Destroy Destroy the enemy! Get to that perimeter! Attack the enemy! It's the castle! Give us a... Let's move! Go! Come on!
Check out.
Where do you want? Acknowledged. Moving out. Where do you need us?
They are coming at you from all directions, Romano. Watch your perimeter.
Infantry heading out. For Mother Russia. Infantry ready for combat. Товарищ командир. Target defeated.
Acknowledged. Delivering airborne infantry. Out.
Got the target for us. Infantry ready for combat. Infantry ready for combat. Marking the target. Fire artillery. Товарищ командир. Artillery strike requested on coordinates. That vehicle is a wreck. We killed an enemy. We got the target. Hostiles are closing in. We need orders. Target defeated. Engage now. Engage now. We killed an enemy. We got the target.
This is Chaika. Airborne
Hostile target. Enemy spotted. Target and fire. We got the target.
We need a small
Target
team.
defeated. We got the target. We got the target. Let's need orders right now. Hostile target killed. We got the target. Hostile target killed. We killed an enemy. Destroy the enemy.
Lebedev here. The Americans seem fond of using the forest for cover.
Not for much longer. The Air Force has agreed to fly another sortie with napalm. They will be here soon.
Armor under attack.
Enemy soldier isn't moving.
This is Serb. We are inbound at this time. Locking target coordinates.
We're under fire.
So-called one to Romanov. Make sure your people are clear of the forests.
Serb here. Payload delivery initiated.
I say again, Romanov. Clear the forest.
Target defeated. Our rockets are moving out. Move your feet. We're in the middle of... We can't do that.
87 armor on the move.
We got the target in the middle. Let's move it. Target defeated. Get to that perimeter. Got new order moving out. Move your feet. Anti-tank squad available. Target the enemy. Disable that vehicle. Target defeated. We got
So-called one here. You make me proud, Romanov.
Target eliminated.
We now have the perfect opportunity to start the attack on the main camp. Captain Malashenko and 2nd Company will continue to act as a blocking force and prevent escape in that direction. Romanov, launch the assault. Secure that camp and get me the guerrilla leader. I have sent you further reinforcements and you now have access to vehicle support as well.
80 squad ready to move. Infantry good to go. Acknowledged. Moving out. Negative. Affirmative. Move. Acknowledged. Not possible. Move. Can't do that. Not possible. Infantry can't do that. Move. AT unit heading out. Moving rocket launchers to the destination. Acknowledged. Moving out. AT unit heading out.
Armor available for battle. Where do you want us? We can roll out. Driving. Move. Roll out.
Just give us a target. Getting to the position. Affirmative. Moving. Affirmative. Moving. Move to the designated. Affirmative. Moving.
Varish coming. Armor. Move. Our tracks are steady.
Anti-tank unit available.
Killed some soldat.
Acknowledged.
We are ready. Tavares coming out. Roll out. Driving. The 84 is locked on, ready to fire. Good. Drive. Move. Incoming fire. Watch out.
Got you. Let's move. Engage. Shoot. Destroy the enemy.
What are your next beat? Yes. Rolling. We can armor. Roll out. Driving. Your orders.
There's affirmative. Moving. 80 unit heading. Fire at will. Infantry ready for combat. Tavares Commander. Getting to the move.
Acknowledged. Hunting for tanks. Ochotnik out. Affirmative. Anti-tank strike is
Where do you
inbound.
need our launchers? Infantry, we are on the move.
Background performed.
We're taking
Heading
heat.
back.
Destroy
Ochotnik
the
out.
enemy.
Ochotnik here reporting hostile casualties. Acknowledged. Contact firing mortars.
Want us to repair? Our tracks are steady. Starting repairs now.
80 squad. Getting to the position. Getting to the position. Infantry, engage. Fire as soon as your launchers are ready.
Contact reporting
Armor
in.
avail. We're
Target
moving out
area.
now.
We're
under fire. Give us some moving out. They are engaging us.
Mortar barrage delivered.
We got
Hostile
the
casualties confirmed.
Spetsnaz, Tavares Commander, fire at will. Where do you need us?
Tavares coming. Host light tank rolling out. Tavares coming. They're
taking heat.
driving. What are your next orders?
We're under
Launching
fire.
84.
We're fighting the enemy here. Let's move it. They are engaging us. Let's move it.
Mortar strike
We're
requested.
under fire.
Firing away.
Armor rolling.
What now? Got new orders for us. New orders for us.
Watch out.
We're in the middle of something. Target they are engaging us. Got new orders for us. Your command, Tavares Commander. Artillery strike on target now. Artillery attack the enemy on target. Go!
Reporting in.
What now, Tavares Commander?
Our tracks are rolling.
Lebedev на связи. The Air Force reports that American reinforcements are close. They're sending amphibious transports up the river.
Sokol 1 here. You are making good progress, Umar. Get your troops into that camp and secure it before those reinforcements arrive.
Our rockets are loaded. What now, Tavares Commander? Attacking heat! Destroy the enemy! Fire at the target! Don't miss it! Target killed! Invaders shoot! They're taking heat! Destroy the enemy! Target the enemy! Hostile target killed! Attack the enemy! They're taking heat now! Target is fire as soon as possible! We got the target! Out! Engage! Shoot! Attack! They're taking heat! They're under fire! Hit the target! Shoot!
Poroshenko here. My men can move across the river and support Romanov.
Not yet, Captain. You will be needed for the final push. I don't want to risk any Americans slipping through the net by having you attack them now.
But we have probably missed some already. All they have to do is to hide their rifles, pull on the civilian jacket and walk away.
I will not authorize your plan. I will say no more on this matter. Sokol 1, out.
Destroy the enemy! Let's move! Castle! But now, Tavares, let's move it! Want us somewhere? Acknowledged. Moving out.
Armor available. Our tracks are steady. Armor, yes, driving. Roll out. Move. Enemy tank killed.
We're under fire!
The 84 is locked on.
Sokol 1 here. The camp has been secured. Hold in place and fight off any counterattacks. Now, we just need to find the guerrilla leader.
Говорит Lebedev. A large contingent of regular army troops is now moving into the area.
Expect a heavy counterattack, Lieutenant. Several heavy artillery batteries are on call. I'm giving you fire support priority.
Tavares Commander.
Tavares Commander. We're with you. Yes, Tavares Commander. Moving.
For Mother Russia. We're on the move. Where do you... Infantry, move! Acknowledged. Go! Acknowledge. Go. Under fire! Acknowledge.
Give us some orders. Missile locked. Fire!
Lebedev here. The insurgent leader has been found. He is wounded, but alive.
Excellent. I'm sending in a helicopter to bring the prisoner out. You must defend until he is safely away, Romanov. So call one to Maloshenko. Now is the time. Move across the bridge toward the camp.
Maloshenko here. It's too late. Enemy tanks are blocking my advance and I see people moving on the bridge. It looks like they are preparing it for destruction.
Romanov, it falls on you to stop them. The bridge must stay intact if Captain Maloshenko is to aid you in defense of the camp. Otherwise, he will be forced to take the long way around.
Target defeated! They're engaging us! Target and fire as soon as possible! Move your feet! They're engaging us! They're engaging us! Don't miss those rocks! Moving out! They're taking heat! They're taking heat!
Try that like to heading it.
But now, move your castle!
What are your next
Give us some
orders?
support here! Our rockets are moving! Go!
What should we do?
We got the target!
84, ready to fire. Is coming to you.
Hostile target killed!
Fire smoke grenades. We can healing pro
They're under
armory.
fire! Infantry ready for combat. Move your go! We killed an enemy!
Situation here. What should we do?
We got the target!
We're moving up now. Armor under attack. What can we
We're
achieve?
in the middle of something! Give us a head down and go! Got you? Head down and go! But now, moving out! Давай! We got the target!
Fixing vehicles.
Destroy the enemy!
Acknowledged. Marking for tank. Watching out.
This is Maloshenko. The bridge is clear. Moving across now.
Infantry attack! Fire! Enough of the tank!
This is a Hotnik.
They are
There are friendly
engaging us.
casualties in the target
They're
area.
under fire!
Hotnik here. I didn't hit anything. Over.
They're engaging us!
Moving to the destination.
They are engaging us!
Yes.
We're under fire!
They've got one of your units.
Destroyed the enemy! Target defeated! They're under fire! Delta, getting to the position.
Your orders.
We got the target! We got the target!
Affirmative. Mortars will fire as provided coordinates. Over. Acknowledged. Vault up firing mortars.
Target defeated! We're taking heat! We killed an enemy! They're under fire!
Moving to the destination.
This is Maloshenko. My troops are in place at the camp.
Understood, Captain. Find good defensive positions and hold. Don't call one here. The helicopter is not far out. We only have to hold for a little while longer.
This is a Hotnik. Targeting enemy tanks. Acknowledged.
We killed an enemy!
For tanks. Hotnik out.
Just give us the target. We're on the move. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. We're in the middle of something. Let's move it. Squad ready to move. Enemy neutralized. We got the
Mortar strike
target!
requested. Firing away.
Enemy destroyed.
We got the target!
Do you need repairs now?
We got new orders for us! Engage infantry! They are engaging us! They're taking hits! They are
Targeting
engaging
enemy
us!
tanks.
Light armor ready for combat.
Hostile target! We're under fire!
Missile locked. Launching 84.
They're taking
On the
hits!
target.
We got the target! They're taking it along! Come on, let's move! They're engaging us! Down and go! Fire at the target!
Hotnik here.
Moving to fire at the target!
Over.
Enemy destroyed.
Acknowledged. Vault up firing mortars.
We defeated. They're taking hits! Target's the enemy! We destroyed the enemy!
Here.
Can I take you? Fire and will. They are engaging us! Fire and will. We got the target! Target and fire as soon as fire at the target! Heat. We got the target! Infantry, атакуйте! Loading rocket launchers! Fire at the target! Target killed! Infantry, атакуйте!
Coming fire.
Don't miss those rockets on the side!
Best coordinates.
Infantry, атакуйте! We killed an enemy! Target and fire as soon as possible!
They've got one of your units.
Атакуйте! We got the target! Attacks the enemy! Destroy the enemy! Taking heat! Loading rocket launchers! Hostile destroyed. They're engaging us!
Yeah, so-called one. The helicopter is moving in now. Have the guerrilla leader ready for transport.
This is Troika. I don't want to loiter here too long. He's crawling with enemies down there.
So-called one to Troika. You can leave as soon as the prisoner has been brought aboard.
Understood, so-called one. Just be quick about it. Troika out.
Target killed!
So-called one to Malashenko. Come in, Captain.
Comrade Colonel, the captain is unavailable at this time.
What? Where is he?
Comrade Colonel, he went to investigate suspected insurgent activity at a farm nearby.
Firing position.
What?
This is Troika. We are ready to leave.
You are free to leave, Troika. I have a captain to find.
Pointing out.
Didn't you hear me? They came and fired!
But Comrade Captain, the Colonel forbade us...
Damn you! Ну как idea? Next time, your people will think twice before attacking us.
What is the meaning of this? Get them out of here. Explain yourself, Captain.
They were harboring weapons and food for the insurgents.
I gave explicit orders that there should be no firing squads.
They were aiding the enemy.
That is irrelevant, Captain. You do not have the right to disobey my orders.
But what if your orders are wrong?
If you act without my consent again, I will have you court-martialed and sent home in shame. Is that understood? Is that understood, Nikolai?
No, Colonel. It's not.
What? You think I'm wrong?
It does not matter what I think, does it, Vladimir Vasilievich? For good or ill, you have chosen your course.
But have you chosen yours, Valery? Sooner or later you will have to.